welcome back and Happy New Year. I am Michelle, for those of you who don't know, and it's been so long since I filmed because after leaving Disney and my last Vlogmas video, we got COVID and it has killed me and taken my life essence. And today's like the first day in over a month that I feel like I have enough energy to do anything at all. Sorry if you can hear Nebby tip-tapping around with her little peeps. She's gonna get into trouble. And my voice is still weird. Everything is just, my hair's a mess. It's just, this is what we're going with. It's been so long. I really don't have too much to share. I've been cross-stitching a lot, so I'll share some of that. Yeah, so this crazy video is fueled by chaos juice, and I stirred it with a fork this morning, so let that be a reflection of the things to come. I hope you guys are having a good start to your year. I have a few finished objects, and one of them is this Ranunculus that I'm wearing that I finished on the ride to Disney. I really didn't think that I would get it done, but I did. And I wore it for most of the days actually when it was chilly at night. And it's in baby alpaca. It's pilling so much. I can't remember. Let me see. Oh, it's Labribus yarn. I've talked about it so much, I think. So I'll just, Nebby, Nebby, go. Stop messing with my stuff. So I'll just stand up a little to give you an idea of what it looks like. I think I followed the instructions for the smallest size on version 3. And I have like a 38 to 40 inch bust depending on the day. And yeah, it's pretty, like, it's not super tight, it's just kind of flowy. I mean, it's alpaca, so it's so comfy. And I did the sleeves just straight with no decreases, and then decreased and did a little twisted rib for the cuff, just to give it a little bit of puffiness. It's really not that much. Every time I do this, it's not as drastic as I think it's gonna be. But I think on my other one I decreased every other stitch, but this one I did maybe every third, so it's not super drastic, but it still looks cute. I think it's got a good shape. And this is just the softest, probably the softest sweater that I have. And I have so much left over. I really thought I was gonna run out. Oh, also my setup is different because I am like the kind of person that changes my rooms around every like 3 months, and it's been this way for, it's been how it was for like over a year, and I just sick of it. But yeah, this is how much I have left. I have so much left. And I might be able to use it in like a color work. We'll see. I don't have plans for it yet. I'm just kind of letting it chill. But I'm really shocked that I have this much. I'll have to weigh it and like figure out the yardage. So yeah, I hung up my beautiful, I don't know what you call that, butterfly taxidermy moth pinning board that my friend made me from Hemlock and Honey. It's so cool. I love having it just like there to look at all the time. Next, I'm going to show you a Felix pullover that I started and finished like right after Christmas, and it's really big. Oh, it's so nice. I'll put in a video of me wearing it, I think, because it's hard to see on screen, but it's got a good amount of positive ease. And I also made the sleeves bell-like. I'm like really into this bell shape of the sleeves lately, and I made the sleeves so long, like it comes over my fingers. I should have put a thumb hole in it. I should have done that, but here we are. Maybe if I remember, I'll put a thumb hole in my possibility of crows, because that thing is gonna be so cozy when it's finally done. But yeah, I don't think I made any adjustments aside from, I think that the pattern does a provisional cast on, and I just cast it on whatever stitches for my size. And it is knit in Patons, worsted weight, just black wool that I got for Christmas for my best friends. And yeah, I knit it in like 3 or 4 days or something. It was nuts. But I was like doing nothing, sitting on the couch watching anime, dying. So the times where I felt like I could knit, I just knit on this because it was just mindless in the round. So yeah, that is my Felix pullover, and that is by Savory Knitting. And I've been wearing it almost every day because it was really cold for a while, and then it got really warm, and now it's kind of leveled off to like 50s, 60s most of the days. Today it's kind of warm, which sucks, but I am wearing a tank top under this, so it should be not too bad. So my next finished object is these beautiful pair of socks that are my Yule socks from CurioStitches, and I love them so much. I've been wearing them a lot, so sorry if they have like pilling or they're I smushed like the balls of my toes or my feet so quickly with new socks. And yeah, this pattern is super fun, super addicting. It's a very interesting heel that Ellie made up, and it's super fun to do, and it gives you like a lot of room. Like it looks small, but there's like space there, and it's super comfy. So yeah, I've just been keeping these on my coffee table, and I'll throw them on in the evenings when it gets chilly. And I just love the colors. I'm gonna have to make some maybe in a different color, although I do like my Christmas colors. So I also sanded and finished or put some like sealer on my sock blockers, so they're beautiful now. I think I did show them in my vlogmas, and I also finished my sock blockers for Rachel. I really have to send those out. I've been slacking. Yeah, those are my Yule socks. Speaking of CurioStitches, I got a package in the mail yesterday or the day before, I can't remember, for a test knit that is starting on Saturday. So I'm gonna open it because I can't wait. It's pretty much the only reason I'm filming this video, because I want to open this, and it's just been on my counter staring at me. Wow, this is really sticky stuff. Look at this. Ugh. Oh, it's stuck to my nail. Ugh. Gross. So sticky. I'm so excited. I can't wait. These are gonna be for a sock pattern that I'm testing for her. Oh my god. Look at this green. Ah. Oh, the black is beautiful. It's so pretty. Oh my god, it's so soft. And it's on BFL. I can't wait to make these. I'm so excited. Oh my god, this green. Ugh. It's gonna be fun. I can't wait. Okay, so stay tuned for those. I'll talk more about them after they're cast on. I don't want to give too much info away too soon. Ellie's also dyeing up kits for her new patterns coming out this year, and this is one of the options for this specific sock pattern, so just keep that in mind. Oh my gosh, it's so vibrant. I don't even know if it's like picking it up right, because it is just the most perfect neon. Oh, I'm so excited. Yay. Okay, I don't even know where to put it. It has to go somewhere special. And on theme with CurioStitches, I'm just gonna pull out my Corvus Corax. I don't know if I'm any further than I was when I showed it to you before, but here is a leg. Yep, one leg. That is all you get. I really need to work on this, so I'm gonna put it aside because this will be my go-to pattern this week to work on. Now that my head is like clearing up, I don't know if I have like long COVID or something, but most days I can't wake up until like 2 p.m. and then I have insane body aches and it's just not fun. It really sucks. But today we're good. I got up, I had to go to a dentist appointment, got my teeth cleaned, and then now I'm here. Let's see. Next I'll show you my progress on my Drop Dead Freddy by Cat Weaver. I can't believe I haven't finished this yet. I'm just like enjoying it, if you know what I mean. Like, I was really scared that I was gonna run out of mohair, but then I weighed it and then I did one stripe and then I weighed it again and realized that I have plenty, so should be okay on that. I'm on the sleeves. The body's done. It's so bunched because it's in a tiny bag, but oh my gosh. I cannot wait for this to be done. It's so cool. Oh, I think one in like black with gray stripes would be cool. I mean, you guys, if you've been here for a while, you know I'm not like a big color person, but greens, oranges, what else? Yellow, sometimes purple for some reason. Been into purple. Yeah. But I don't know. I just absolutely love this so much, and it's so airy and nice. Ugh. So I think I'm gonna do maybe 2 or 3 more green rows or stripes. Maybe 2 more. Because the body is 1, 2. The body's 5, and I was like holding it up, like thinking, is this gonna be long enough for a sleeve? And it should be. I have really long arms. So yeah, 5 green stripes and 6 black stripes will be plenty. So yeah, that is my Drop Dead Freddy. And I put some drop stitches in random parts and then down the sides like the pattern says. And I'm not looking forward to weaving in these ends. So that's probably another reason why I've been putting it off. Because I'm like, maybe I just won't. Maybe I'll just have them hanging and it'll just be like a statement piece. That felt bad saying. But yeah, that's that, and I'll show you my Unarmoured defense since we're onto the Cat Weaver portion of my episode. It's covered in hair, as always, so I'm sorry, but ugh. So I did the shoulders. I did, oh man, I don't know if I wrote it down, but this is so tangled. I did a couple extra increases on the shoulders because I feel like the sizes were just a little too small for how far across my body is, especially in the front. Like, it's like a good 18-19 inches across, and I think the biggest size was 11 or 12. So I just did a couple extra raglan increases so that when it is, I mean, I don't want it to be like to my sides obviously, but I want it to at least, you know, you know what I mean. So yeah, I made it to be about that big. It might be like 13, 14 inches. And it's coming along good. It's super fun to do. And this is yarn that I dyed. I'm just worried that like the extra increases that I did are gonna make the front bubble like that. But I think once I put the ties on the sides, it should be okay. We will see. God, this yarn is so nice. I think I should have enough. I have this much left and then another whole skein, so should be good. There's another sweater that I started this week. As soon as I cast off the Felix, I was like, I need to start another one because I got a bunch of gift cards to Hobbii for Christmas, so I bought just a massive box of yarn, and I got 6 balls, which I think I'll need more, of this Highland wool in, I think it's called forest green or something. I don't know. It's color number 21 if you're curious, but it's got like little flecks of blue and yellows maybe. Yeah, like a teal, but it's so gorgeous. So I started a sweater. It's a drops pattern because I just couldn't be bothered. So it's just a simple raglan sweater, but it has a really pretty cable detail down the sleeves. And that's it. And I'm knitting it in 0.5 millimeter smaller needles than the suggested needle because this yarn is a little, I think the pattern calls for you to like hold yarn double, but yeah, I did what I wanted. So I had to do a little bit more increases on just a couple more increases on the raglan to get it to like the length that I wanted, but the sleeves are huge. Like, look how big this sleeve hole is. And I think I calculated it to be like 15 to like 18 inch sleeve at the armpit, which is insane. I just don't think I'm gonna have enough yarn. I have 3 balls left and this much, which is a good amount, and I think this is like maybe a heavy fingering maybe, I don't know, I can't tell. I'm using 4.5 millimeters if that helps. But yeah, I just wanted to like do the sleeves first and then see how the body goes once I figured 1 ball for each sleeve, and then, or do I have 4 left? I can't remember. Ugh. No, I definitely have, I've used 2 and then half of 1 for the sleeve, so that's 3, so I have 3 left. For some reason I thought I bought 7, but I didn't. But yeah, that's just gonna be my, when I need something super easy to work on between all of the test knits and the cabling, which is a whole thing. So I started a new little scarf project and it is so bright. I've been like looking for new animes to watch since I was sick, and I was just browsing Hulu because Hulu has like different stuff than Crunchyroll, and I don't mind the ads because I'm just a patient person for the most part. So I found the show Noragami and have become completely obsessed, and it is affecting my day-to-day life. So now I'm like determined to do a Yato cosplay, and I want to get all the manga, and I started knitting my own fluffy fluff scarf, which I don't think I'm gonna have enough because like it's like 90 yards. But I think this is loops and threads. I don't think they make this yarn anymore actually. Plus this is like way brighter than it's supposed to be. And also I am kind of in the thought process that he wears like a white scarf, but it just looks teal because of animation. Because like his hair is supposed to be black, but it's like purple. you know. So I don't know. But it looks so bright on camera too. I really like this color. I might eventually get some baby yarn like I used in my mosaic shawl. I don't know if you watched the episode of all of the accessories that I made before starting YouTube, but it was in the puppy paw prints in the sweater I was wearing there and in the mosaic shawl. It's just a little bit more light than this. Like, it's not as vibrant teal, but this is cool. I mean, I hope I have, I don't know if I'll have enough. This is turning into like a weird shape also. Like, I want it to be more flat and wide. I just Googled like bandana cowl on Google, and I found a free pattern that was, you cast on 3 and then you increase to 5 and then you do like garter stitch in 3s and then a yarn over in between, and then you just purl the backside. So it's super easy, but we'll see how this goes. You might not ever see this again, so just keep that in mind. I might start a new one at some point. I don't know. I just cast this on last night for fun, and this is how far I got. And these are 8s, which is 5 millimeters. That's my fluffy fluff scarf. And if you ever want to talk about animes or manga, message me on Instagram, because it has become my life. Last night we watched Horimiya, which is incredible. Ugh, they're just so good. I think I only have one more thing to show, and that is a little gauge swatch. Yes, you heard me. It's a gauge swatch for a shirt that I'm test knitting for Ellie of CurioStitches starting on Saturday, along with my socks. It's gonna be a fantastic month of test knitting. But like, it's linen and silk, I think. Actually, I have it right here. It's Vitellana. Yep, superwash merino, 50%, and then 30% linen and 20% silk. So, and I over dyed it. It was like a pearly pink, I would say. It was called Sandstones. And I was not having it, so I don't even remember what I put on it. I think red and blue and some black. I don't remember, but it came out this color, and I'm not terribly pleased with the color of it, but it is what it is. And like, obviously the linen and silk didn't take the color, so ooh, get out of here. Okay, it looks really pretty, and I think it's gonna be like a nice drapey shirt, so it'll be cool. So stay tuned for that. Before I go on to my cross stitching whips, which I only have one, but it's important, I have decided to rip out my pink ranunculus, and I got so far before deciding, but I just think, like, I have 2 now, and this is so bulky. It's so bulky, and like, it's already so heavy, and it only has 1 sleeve, and the body's not even done, and it's just too much. Like, it's so heavy. So I don't know. I think this would be nice as like a chunky brioche cowl, maybe. I don't know. Like, I don't mind this color, but I also think it makes my skin look sick because it's very pink, and I'm more of an olive tone. I don't know if you can tell. My skin's like yellowish. I don't know. But yeah, I've had this yarn for so long, and I only have so much of it. I really don't have a lot, and I thought that I'd have enough for this whole sweater, but I just don't know, and it's so heavy. So I've decided I'm gonna rip this out. I don't know if I want to, but I have been thinking about frogging my Billie pullover, just because the cables. Like, I have literally no problem doing cables down the sleeve, but seriously, cables on the whole body and then having to do like moss stitch around, I thought that I could do it, but I am not having it. I haven't touched it in a while. I mean, it's gorgeous and it's gonna be pretty if I finish it, but like, it also feels really heavy. It's just a lot of yarn. And it's worsted weight, so, and this color is gorgeous. Like, I already dropped a stitch, 2 stitches. It's a sign. Just kidding. But like, seriously, let me know. Like, I just haven't picked it up in months, and every time I look at it, I just am like, I'm not there. But then this yarn is incredible. It's Knitting Nikabi Golden Ticket, and I feel like I'm not doing it justice because I want it to be something that I can have, you know? So I don't know. I might make, ooh, what if no. I was thinking love note, but like the lace would be weird, and I already have a love note. I need to do things that I don't already have. But yeah, it's just, the yellow is so beautiful and it's so soft. I'm just not feeling, and I really don't like the honeycomb stitch, and I think I talked about it on one of my previous episodes, but I was trying to find like a cable stitch that was this amount of stitches that I could just substitute, but then there's like all this, because it starts as like, I don't know what you call this neckline before you add the stitches, but like, also I hate doing necklines like this. I'll do it, but I hate it. There's just like a whole mess of crap going on right here, and I didn't want to have to like adjust a new cable chart to that, because that just seems like too much work for me to even care about. So yeah, I'm not that far. I mean, this has taken me so long to do. I can't even remember when I cast this on. I think I got this yarn, I think I bought it last January. Sorry, I'm like chewing on it. Yeah, I bought it last January when we were in New Orleans, and I mean, this is as far as I've gotten since it came to my house. So I really like these cables here and the cables down the sleeve, but like the honeycomb is not doing it for me. So let me know what you guys think. I'm leaning towards taking it apart, but I thought it over for a couple days and I was like, oh, I don't know. So I just been leaving it in this bag. But like, I really want something yellow because everything I have now is like green and black and orange. I don't have any yellow. I need to be every color of leaf possible. So yeah, enough about that. And there's like nothing wrong with this pattern. I know it looks so pretty on everyone, and I really would love to just have like a nice cropped cable sweater, but my brain is like, not doing it. That moss stitch, I mean, maybe I could do it where there's like no moss stitch on the side, but then I think that would affect the gauge. I mean, yeah, it would affect the gauge and like the measurements, so I don't know. I might just have to, I don't know, because the yellow looks so good in cables, but it's just too many cables. So I'm gonna stop talking about that. I'm not gonna show my night book because I haven't been working on it. I haven't been working on that baby kimono. I haven't been working on my Celtic mitts or my possibility of crows. I've literally been cross stitching a lot, and I've done some spinning with my puppy hair. I've gotten this far with Link's hair. I don't know if it's gonna focus. Please focus. Hello. There we go. Beautiful. So yeah, puppy hair. I don't understand. I mean, maybe it's just a spinning wheel thing, but like, everyone's always like, you can't spin dog fur because it's short and it'll just break all the time. But like, literally, this, I don't know. Like, Link has some pretty long, stable length. I mean, it's short, yeah. And I drop it and break it all the time. But like, look at this. It's so nice. And it's so fluffy. And I just like pull it and it does it. Oh, I spun it the wrong way. Look how easy that is. And like, I don't think this is gonna be a pretty, like a very, I think it'll fluff up. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not gonna be very fine yarn, but like, I think it's pretty cool. And I have literally so much puppy hair that I need to wash and prep. Puppy hair. Don't have enough to wrap it. The last thing I want to talk about is my cross stitch of Sebastian from Stardew Valley, which is a pattern by Serious Stitches on Etsy. And this is as far as I've gotten. If you don't know who Sebastian is, I'll post a little picture of him. He's like literally my favorite character from Stardew Valley. He's a little emo boy. And he's like the best. Ugh. I was just playing that game and the mayor was like, introduce yourself to people. And I saw this boy and then I just followed him. I was like, what is your deal? I need to know more about you. And then, I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but he likes frogs. And like, I have frogs. So. But yeah, he's adorable. That's all I'm gonna say about it. And you can marry him, and he's the sweetest husband in the game. It's the best. It's such a good game. But yeah, I've just done like one color at a time. I did the dark blue, and now I'm on to gray. And then I'm gonna just go in from there. And I haven't worked on it in a while, so I need to pick it up again. I have not been sticking to my schedule. I've been lazy. I really haven't been knitting. Like, that sweater and this sweater, I mean, this sweater I did before I even came back from Disney, so it's just been that Felix. It was the only thing I've been knitting on. And I don't think there's anything else. I'm pretty sure. And I did the sleeve on my thingy, my Drop Dead Freddy, but I showed you everything I have, so. I'm sorry it's been so long. I am just taking care of myself, you know? I want to get back to knitting more and regularly scheduled YouTube videos, but it is what it is. And we're just going with it. So that's it for now. I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching as always, and happy January. Bye. You need to calm down, Nebby. You need to calm down. Oh, BFL is so nice.